So many of us see what other people think as right or as okay to be wrong. An example is, I think that it's wrong to trash Mother Nature. I think that you should not throw your cigarette butts on the ground. I think you should save them until you can get to a trash. I mean, if you're not comfortable with that trash, why would Mother Nature be comfortable with that trash? But other people find it just fine to litter. They don't see a problem with it. And so their truth is very different from my truth. And we go about life seeing things differently than other people. But specifically, I'm talking to the guardians of the galaxy. I'm talking to the angels. I'm talking to the demigods. I'm talking to the healers. I'm talking to the Indigos. I'm talking about the ET, the people that are outside of this box, who have been told for so long that what they are, who they are, what they think, how they do things, how they speak is wrong. Because I firmly believe that we are the ones that are right, and it's the rest of the world that is wrong. And I believe this because when I see my friends, when I see my brothers and sisters taking care of Mother Nature, taking care of each other, taking time to teach, taking time to inspire, taking part of their own life to better somebody else, my truth is that's the only way it should be. But there's a lot of us that think that in coming to this world. We're all actually very pure in coming to this world. We all have great intentions, but it's the frequency and the vibration and the energies of other energies that interfere with us. And so sometimes we accept those other energies. We might accept that somebody tells us we're wrong instead of accepting our own internal truth. Because we have so many people who have frequencies that vibrate over ours, and so it changes us. And we get lost. We get lost in these low vibrations. We get lost in this world. We forget who we are, but the whole time we know that there's something different than us. There's something bigger than us. And there's something calling to us, telling us that we are not to fit in, that we are to change, we are to lead, we are to teach, we are to give the tools that allow others to increase their vibration so that they can find the truth. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard of indigo children or indigo adults. Lots of you don't know the signs. Now, when it comes to adults or children, a lot of us are mislabeled with ADD or ADHD. And a lot of these, the indigos, the crystals, rainbows, are coming on or are becoming medicated. We get on anxiety medication, we get on depression medication because we're told we're not somebody who we think we are. We get clouded by trying to fit in because that's what everybody else is doing. So we feel that our truth is wrong. But today, brothers and sisters, I'm asking you to reach inside your body, and I want you to answer these questions. Yes or no? These are the questions that I ask people when I think that they are the changers of the universe. Let me see if maybe these fit in with you and your lifestyle. Because I guarantee you that anyone listening to this show today is indeed some type of plasmic energy. The energy that is the highest vibrational energy next to gamma rays, which would make you explode and you couldn't actually live on this earth. That's self-combustion. So these are the signs of indigo children, indigo adult. These people are more confident and have higher self-worth. Now, a lot of the times we seem egotistical, but we just know something's a little bit different. Now, ego gets in the way of us, a lot of us, in the beginning, because when we realize who we are, we know that we have a higher worth. But our higher sense of worth should be that we are here to serve our people, we are here to serve our land, we are here to serve the energies, not just serving of ourselves. So don't get that mixed up when you're on your journey. Some of the rules that we so carefully followed as children seem silly, and we want to fight them a lot, right? How many times as children would we say, well, it doesn't make sense that you guys get to do it, but we don't. And the adult would just say, yeah, because we're older. Well, that doesn't make sense, because all equality is equality, right? It's either equal or it's not. It's either right or wrong. Don't give me mixed messages. That doesn't even make sense. We're always asking for reason behind actions. Why did you do this? Why would you act like this? And it's not always to scold. You know, my husband or my kids, when I say, why did you do this? They think that I'm scolding them. But no, I really want to know why. What makes you do the things that you do? Because the way that I compute things in my head just doesn't make sense. And sometimes I learn things. Sometimes I'm thinking, oh, that makes way more sense than what I've had. So do you question everybody and their actions? Do you have reasons behind all your actions? Most of us do things very strategically. I'm building a website right now, and I'm making sure that my colors and my symbols and my font and everything is perfect. I'm going to have hidden clues and hidden secrets in there, and people will find them as they journey on throughout their life, and they'll have fun things to do with the website, but everything is very strategic, because there's more to it than what we let people on. You know, are you wrapping jewelry? You put energy behind that. What intent did you put in there? You know, are you doing readings? What's your intent really? You're probably doing some kind of healing as you're doing readings, right? Lots of people were born after the 1970s. We had a wave of helpers come through after the 1970s. We feel very disempowered with absolute authority. We feel like, what? No, we know the truth, and we should be the author of our own book. We should be in control of our own life. And so we don't like authority. We don't like control. Indigo children and adults also feel like they were meant to be here. And they are often offended when others doubt that. Oh, yeah, right, you have a purpose. No, I really do, and I know that I do. And most of the time, we don't take no for an answer. We get very frustrated with a rigid system and feel as though there should be more creativity in all things. We should add color. We should add things that make things flow. We should add communication. There's always something that needs to be changed. Nothing's ever finished. It might appear that way, but there's always room for growth, right? The tree doesn't stop at the trunk, continuously grows branches throughout its life. We have 100 things going on at once, just like that tree has 100 branches. We can't settle with one idea. Our brains are always going, saying, oh, here's an idea, here's an idea, here's an idea, here's an idea. So we have 50 different projects around our house, many of them unfinished. And then we finally say, okay, we're going to finish them, and we'll get them done one by one by one. But as we're finishing those ones, we're starting new ones, right? Because we're coming up with new energy, new ideas from the last projects that we got. We know exactly what we want, and nothing will stop us from getting it. You don't tell me I can't get something. Because when you tell me I can't get something, that is just a challenge for me to do it faster. Because you told me I couldn't. And let me prove you wrong. I'm connected. And I know. And I know if any other human can do it, I can do it too. So don't ever tell an indigo that they can't do something, because you're actually giving them more motivation. Or do tell an indigo that they can't do it. You're giving them more motivation to get it done and say, oh, we're doing it. We have lots of nightmares of angels and demons and futuristic things, metaphysical things, lots of crystals, or different dragons, unicorns, things out of this world, visiting different places. Lots of different psychic abilities, especially when it comes to clairvoyance. The ability to see past, present, future, see things before they're going to play out, have lots of deja vus, get messages from our dreaming. We're going to do all of that stuff. We also often see things we can often see a better way of doing things. We challenge schools, we challenge parents, we challenge the workplace, we challenge the internet. We could do things better, easier, with less energy. We have the ability to see things in that way. We also are usually antisocial because they are stimulated by higher intelligence, and most people don't understand indigos, right? They don't understand us, and so when we speak to people, they don't get us. I often say I have a hard time fitting in with the norms now. People that just want to talk about daily things. Oh, my boyfriend this, my girlfriend that, I can't believe she wore that, or I can't believe she said this, caught up in the gossip. Now, if you have real life problems, talk about them. Try to evolve from them. Try to deal with them. Don't just gossip and talk around town. We can't deal with that. Indigos say, no, we don't have time for that. Let's get to the real problem. Let's try to fix the problem. Let's move on with the problem. No time for gossip. That's low vibrational stuff. And so we choose to not hang out with people. Not to mention the empathy, the clairempathy, the ability to feel everybody else's emotions and everybody else's energy. That's a hard one to deal with when you're in public. You have to really learn how to shield yourself from other people's energy, or build a thick filter, which in most times actually comes in weight. The more weight we have, the more filtering we have to our chakras. And so you'll see a lot of indigos gain a lot of weight, or we'll have a lot of indigos realize who they are and then try to go thin and skinny and vegan, not actually realizing what that really kind of does to their energy is it brings them down, and it takes them out of their electromagnetic field because they're not getting the correct iron in their body that they should be getting. Lots of them have compelling eyes, different eye structures, different irises. Our eyes will change colors. We're not shy at letting people know what we need. We say, yep, this is exactly what we need, and we grow from that, right? This is what we need, people. We know exactly what we need in life, and we're going to go ahead and get it. Sensitive electromagnetic fields. So we are very sensitive to other people's vibrations around us. It also really hurts to be an indigo. It really hurts to be somebody who is very connected. We get a lot of head colds, headaches, neck aches, vision problems, hearing, or tinnitus. We get the ringing in the ear. We get a lot of head issues, a lot of cold problems, also stomach issues when there are some different entities and stuff passing by us. We're also going to get things such as people coming up to us and within 5 minutes just telling us their entire life story. We love knowledge, wisdom, and truth. Ignorance is not bliss to us. We say, bring it on. We want to know it all. We connect to the earth. We love being outside. We're very thankful for what we have. We care for people more than we care for things. And we love talking and making you think. We love learning off of other people. We love congregating and filling in the missing pieces to the puzzle that we know is very beneficial in getting together, because we understand that we don't have all the answers. We have to seek out. Is this sounding like you, brothers and sisters? Are you a world changer? And are you ready to step up for the responsibility that you need to do to change the world the way that you see fit? Today we're talking about indigos, crystals, rainbows, angels, extraterrestrials, guardians of the galaxy, gods. Do you have that blue spectrum of plasmic energy. So we just went over all of the character traits of indigos. But let's ask if you're ready to be activated. Are you always searching for a greater purpose in life, but feel like the world isn't set up for your kind? A lot of times we think, yes, we have a greater purpose, but the responsibility is so big and we think that the people will reject us. Brothers and sisters, take the step. Start doing what you're supposed to be doing, 1 foot ahead of the other. I'm not asking you to jump. I'm not asking you to fly. I'm saying just start the walk. You have a calling. You have a greater purpose. Start your mission. Do you feel that you are wise beyond your years? If you do, it's probably because you are, and you're here with ancient information to spread to the world. So start talking, start inspiring, start being you. Do you have problems conforming to the way of society? Oh gosh, so many of us have so many problems with this race wars and religious wars and government. Why do we have so many obstacles? When I close my eyes, we're all the same color. When I open my heart, we're all of God. And when I see my world, I know that realistically, government is not my highest power. And any indigo person will feel the same. Do you feel out of place in the world today? So many of us do, because we are so misunderstood. We're thought of as crazy. We're not taken seriously. People are afraid of us once they learn what we can see and what we can do. Be you still. Because I promise you that you being you will ignite a light that will ignite somebody else around you. And I'll be so thankful that you had your light. We have our little shop in Cambridge at Euphoric Reiki. And let me tell you, we are a safe haven for a lot of people that just come in and say, I have no idea what's going on. Please tell me. Please explain it to me. I have this and this and this, and I'm seeing this and this and this, and I'm feeling this and this and this and this. And they come and talk hours just to find out who they are. And then they say, thank God we're not the only ones. There's more of us out there. So talk. And you'll find them. They'll come to you. Do you perceive the world very differently than the most of the people around you? Do you not understand why they're doing the things that they're doing? Do you see things with a light ray instead of a cast of shadow in the darkness? Do you have strong intuition about certain things that others do not? Oh no, that's a dangerous place. We shouldn't go there. Or that person is not a good person to deal with right now in time. And people say, it's just in your head. Most of the time you end up being right. Yeah, you're ready. Do you often feel misunderstood when you try to talk about what's real to people? Say it anyways. Half the world called me crazy. Heck, half the world still is calling me crazy. But you know what? My truth has allowed other people to have their truth. And that's another thing. You are seeking the truth right now. If you are activating or already active, you are a truth seeker. And you feel like you were born to accomplish a special mission in life. Do it. We often also feel very isolated and alone in our beliefs. Believe it anyways. Nobody believed Jesus when Jesus was walking around doing the things that he was doing. Not until they saw it. I get that a lot in my office. Oh, I don't believe it. It won't happen. Oh, sit down and let me just touch your head for 5 minutes. Well, okay, it's not going to work anyways. And all the looks that I get. Oh, you got to really feel it to believe it. Yeah, that's true. Right? A lot of us are misunderstood by our family too. And now this is a huge characteristic of the people that are being awakened, and especially of Indigos. We have huge problems with our families. They don't understand us. They won't accept us. Maybe they gave us away. A lot of people were adopted or abusive situation. And I always get people asking, why? Why don't we get along with family? And my only thing that I can think of is that if we can get past our family, if I can get past the fact that my mom doesn't care for what I do, believe in what I do, she doesn't support me in anything I do, if I can get past the fact that my dad doesn't believe what I do, or my sister thinks that I'm a witch, then you know what? I can get past anybody else in my life. They're just preparation for the hell I'm going to deal with later. I've had years of it. And now I'm prepared, because you want to tell me I'm somebody. I've already heard it. I've already heard the worst of the worst. I've already not been accepted by the people that love me. I've already. Time to move on. I got things in life that I need to get done. Okay? Go ahead. Talk whatever you want to talk. What you say about me is none of my business. Realistically, it's not any of my business. I can make it my business, but it's really not, because a lot of times, good or bad, we don't have all the information, right? A lot of us will feel super emotionally sensitive. Pain within the neck and the shoulders, especially because we're holding the burdens of others and we're not accepting it within our soul. And so we'll carry it around there. So a lot of us that are activating will feel a ton of pain in the neck and the shoulder region. We also think a lot about our childhood. And we refer to it more as strength than we do as weakness. And in the past, we've seen things as a sign of weakness, but now we see that it's actually our sign of strength. We're not afraid when we feel things coming behind us or coming at us, because we now know that we have the strength and the light to overcome it. If these things are resonating with you, brothers and sisters, you are a world changer. It's time to start activating. You know, so many of us have sat on the couch and watched TVs, or done, lots of people are addicted to different things. Lots of people just like to party, We're doing life irresponsible. Why? Because we know that the things that we have to do take on and hold a lot of responsibility for us. And it's scary. We're tiny, so we think. We think that we're tiny, right? Because we're these human bodies that have these limitations, so we think. And so therefore, when we see goals like putting 12 temples around the world, how is Melissa going to do that? I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but I know it's my mission. I know I got to put 12 of them around the world. I know I can't do it now, so the things that I can start doing now is designing. And the things that I can start doing now is going small and putting stones within Mother Nature and praying on Mother Nature, Father Nature, giving them energy. There are things that I can be doing now in preparations for the things that I'm going to be doing later. It's just practice, right? So start doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, it's a big responsibility, but there's other people out here like me who want to help you. And there's people like you who want to help me. We help each other, right? So don't ever think that you have to do something alone, because that's not what the world is about. It's about doing it together. It's about seeing the abilities that we all have and utilizing those energies as one big force field. So call to each other, talk to each other, tell people what you have to say, tell them your truth. They may not see it now, but 3 years down the road, they might understand it. So plant that seed anyways. And be you. Don't listen to other people's opinions. Don't second guess yourself. You lose energy doing that. And you gain on their energy. And that's heavy energy, tar energy, stuff that really holds you down and doesn't allow you to move forward. Find your light that knows the way to seep through all of the darkness.
I'm so happy that you are with me today, and I really hope that all of you answered yes to all of these questions, because I know that you all have the great ability to find yourself and be yourself and tell the world the truth as you inspire them with your knowledge and your energy. I believe in you. Believe in yourself, because nobody listens to this show who is not special in their own abilities and their own way of doing things, and every single one of us has something to bring to the table, something to bring to the world, something that helps us impact the world the way that we were meant to impact them, whether that be to the humans or to Earth or the energies in general, the ley lines, the water. We're here to bring good in some way. So do your good and be you. Now I know that we are under Mercury retrograde. Today is the last day. It has been one of the more stressful weeks. Lots of energy, lots of doubt, lots of people just feeling the stress and feeling the darkness. Today is the last day that we are in retrograde. So just remember to breathe, because this is going to be where all of the energy is coming down on you today, and it's really gonna feel good, or it's really gonna feel like the world is just collapsing on us. So hold strong. We just got a few more hours to go. Tomorrow we'll just have the shadow of it, so we just might feel like it's relieved a little bit there, but we're gonna get through this, brothers and sisters. If you don't know what Mercury retrograde is, it's when Mercury spins up so fast that it appears to be going backwards. Like if you ever watch car tires and how they roll, or the rims, I should say, on the car tires, it looks like they actually start going backwards when in fact they're just going faster and faster. What happens then is that the vortex of energy is sped up, and it's at a pace that we can't compute to. It also kind of works like a vacuum, where it starts dragging some of the energy from Earth up to Mercury, and it gets caught in the plasmic field, and then it is brought down a little bit differently. So it's like a full moon kind of amplified. Electronics have probably been lagging lately. They have been shutting on or shutting off. It's just part of the system. Mercury retrograde really messes with all of our Wi-Fi frequencies, satellite frequencies, pretty much any unseen kind of energy. Even in your healing, you're going to feel different kind of energies. So hang on there. We're almost done with it. Don't worry, we're all going to get through it. But we all have kind of been in La La Land. So as we leave today, I want to go ahead and give you all grounding energy, and also play the frequency of the root chakra. This is actually much lower, kind of very, very base frequency. And so you're going to feel it kind of stimulate anywhere from the hip region down, and you might also feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more stable, feel a little bit more safe in this world. This is my treat to you, brothers and sisters, as a thank you for being here with me today. Also, as a thank you for you, if you could go on to www.party934.com and click on that little donate button. Help me out so that I can help you out. I can keep spreading the love and spreading the energy to all of you guys. And don't forget, Earth Rhythms, brothers and sisters, at Pure Bliss Ranch, June 6th through June 8th. I'd love to see you there, help you ground there too. Lots of fun, lots of DJs out there, camping, the energy. Oh my gosh, I can't even explain the energy of the grounds there. There's vortexes, there's ancient Indian energy, and it is just a fabulous place to be. There's going to be live artists, lots of different vendors. I'm going to be there. Would love to see you there. Once again, Pure Bliss Ranch, Earth Rhythms on June 6th to June 8th. I will see you again on Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. Always have a wonderful weekend. Have a blessed life. Until then, brothers and sisters, hold your head up high, shine your light, and be you. Don't let anybody else tell you that you need to be somebody else, because you are absolutely perfect in every way that you are. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I'm Melissa.